Today I hold a crow, first time in my life. This will be a storytelling about this situation that happened 30 minutes ago. So I was coming back from the park with my dog, and we already crossed the street, and I noticed a crow on the road. And it was strange because usually when they eat something and like the wings are kind of simultaneously raising up, and this was strange because one wing was raising up and it was quite in the distance. So I was like, okay, something strange, let's check up. And of course there were a lot of calculations, like should I go, should I stay, or should I go? Like I spent so much time, we should go home, but like it's even not a curiosity that drove me there. It's like, really, if I can help, if there is a need for help, then at least I can spend 5 minutes to figure out if there is a help needed. So it's not a big investment of time. Like I could allow myself, I could afford it. So why not? Why not? It was the main one, I guess. And we went with my dog. He's a big dog. I put him near the tree, so he stays. And yes, this bird was struggling, and a lot of crows above was like they were so loud, and I didn't even try to figure out what was there. I knew that it was support. They were supporting this one, and they were asking for attention, basically. Like, something is going on, we are concerned, somebody or something should be done. So I came, and this crow stopped moving. And when we approached with my dog, like I was thinking, is it dead already? So I came to it, I touched gently, and she started to move like frantically, like afraid, towards the middle of the road. And like I was trying to kind of push her to the border, and I took it. It was so small. I didn't know they were so small, because in the air they look big. Maybe it was a small, like a kid or something, teenager age. And I didn't know what to do. Like, I was holding it, and it was obviously hurt. There's a huge dog. I didn't know where to go, like animal control or something, and how to save or how to help this bird, because obviously I couldn't bring it home because the dog is so strong, and I need 2 hands to hold the bird. And this woman on her truck came by, and she said, what's going on? And I explained it. I found this bird here. We started a communication, and she's like, I'm going there. I cannot help. I cannot take her. But she starts thinking and figuring out what to do. And there's another guy came and asked what's going on. Both of them over 50, okay, people. And 3 of us figuring out what to do with this bird. And this guy, he said, I cannot take it home. I had 2 cats, and I just clarified, I have this huge dog and 2 cats at home. So finally, this woman said the information where to go, and this guy agreed to handle the situation, to bring this bird, to call those numbers, those places, and bring this bird there. I don't know how the situation resolved, but a woman left. The guy left with a bird, and the bird's family or crows were quieter. They were quieter. I don't know what they started to think, that the situation kind of out of their wings and in our hands as humans, or the hands of this guy. But I felt that situation kind of under control of more able beings who potentially can help this bird and potentially can help other species, other beings. And what I took from this situation, that first the experience of holding a bird. I never liked birds. I don't know. I never had a feeling towards birds. I love cats. I love like animals, birds, like. But recently I started to like the big birds, like predators, like huge ones. But well, this was so cute, and I don't know, I felt some connection in. I know how smart they are. I read a lot of them, about them in my books about, I don't know, dolphins, about intelligence, about octopuses, like comparison in intelligence, and they are smart. They can communicate, and there's a research. They have their own language, grammar even. They communicate in a certain language between themselves. So I hope that they communicated with each other, that their friend was taken care of. Hopefully. Because why it wasn't consciously that I initiated my help. But then when we were talking with those people, it came to mind that my cat was taken care of the same way. She was hit by the car, and somebody took her to the Animal Humane Society, and this way we could help her to heal. A lot of money spent, but she's alive right now. She's living her life, jumping everywhere. She wasn't able to do anything. She was dying. Even we actually made a decision that bye-bye, like we made this hard decision, but she decided to leave. So it was my return of favor to the nature, to the universe in some way, but initially it wasn't conscious. It was like, I want to help. If there is a opportunity or possibility to help, to continue the life of this being, then I want to be a participant in this, or engaged in it, at least initiated. So I kind of attracted the attention of two human beings. I didn't know what to do. I just was holding the bird. The bird attracted my attention. I was holding the bird. This scene attracted attention of another human being, which couldn't help. And this scene attracted attention to a third human being, who finally agreed to help. I didn't know that. So the moral of the story is that follow your instinct, follow your heart, because there was no mind there when I decided to follow my heart. I decided with my body, basically. And I really love the connection of strangers. People just came together for this. For somebody it's a minor thing, like bird hit by car, not much time left for her, that's it, passed by. So many cars passed by. 3 human beings stopped and helped this minor thing for many. And it was so, I don't know, profound, That's the word in English. I think it's abused and overused, but it was so not even deep, but expanding. It was expanding. It's not about humans, it's not about birds, it's about connection between humans and between birds and between everything else. It was kind of different connection. Yeah, I love strangers. I love meeting strangers, and I think this little story that happens unpredictably in this day adds to my hope that humanity is very powerful when we start to notice little things, start to notice kindness of people, start to notice the connection of our connection to nature, our connection to other beings, and start to honor it. And you can start with little things, like start with those calculations and just remove them from your mental activity and just go with your heart, just because I want it. If it doesn't make sense, but I want it, go with that. And then situation unfolds in really magical way, and you will get from this experience so much. Maybe it will not be, you will not be able to explain, like I'm trying to explain, I try to connect to other human beings who are not in this situation. I trying to transmit this to you, hoping that it touches your heart and it brings you something to think about, to feel something in hard times, because you will have a little bit more hope in other people, in strangers, because the times are difficult right now and there's a lot of hard feelings, but people are beautiful. And I met two beautiful human beings and one beautiful bird. I saw her eyes and they were so similar to mine. I'm seeing my eyes right now. They were similar to mine. That's it, storytelling. Please share your thoughts, share your feelings in the comments, because the purpose of storytelling is connection, and purpose of my storytelling is, did you have those experiences? What did you feel while I was talking? If you have this same situation, what do you think you will do? What do you think you will allow yourself to do? What can you afford in the similar situation? How free you are to do whatever you want. I do what I want, and I did today. Thank you.